Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to CAN Bus Kenny. I figured I'd do this diag with you here because of its incredible popularity, and that seems to help my videos out. So, P0705 is a transmission range sensor A. Being a problem, I'm still in the driver's seat. I have not got out of the car yet, and I found this archive, which I'll back up just because at first, well, we'll go all the way back to show you that it is the most searched thing. You're gonna focus. Oh my god, come on, phone, stop focusing on the reflection. See, P0705 is the top thing, and I clicked on the wrong one. Great, there we go. And it's 41 tail lamp assemblies, followed by backup light bulbs themselves, and then a third lamp. They're only 8 transmission range sensor performance. So apparently there's a common issue. There is a TSP right here, NTB 15-0825, and I'll bring it up so some of you home guys try to get not a glare. You can pause and read some of this if you want. But it's basically talking about how this rear tail lamp gets corrosion on the printed, I guess you call this a printed circuit board, but this circuit board piece here, and that makes it think that you're in 2 gears at the same time somehow. And then it shows you what you need to do to replace it, which is just replace the tail lamp pretty much, because those circuit boards come with that. So here's pretty much what we're doing. You want to make sure that you have the correct bulbs in the socket. I would assume the resistance of some bulbs that may fit in there that aren't the right ones could cause an issue, and that's where the X amount of people that just replace the bulbs are. And then it shows you here what you need to do. So I have the next step for me was to go into the transmission control module and see if it thinks we're in 2 different gears. Oh, sweet. My dongle somehow got unplugged because it said 0 volts, so we'll try this again. No, stop it. I gotta let's do all signals. I'm looking for a TCM range sensor. If I knew what it would be called on Nissan, I'd search it, but Nissan likes to do all these abbreviations, so I don't want to just do that. Alright, I'm going to pause and find it so you don't have to look through it. Okay, so this must be intermittent problem as of now, at least. I'll try to get the glare because it likes to focus. Come on, car. You can see we're in park right now, and this P range indicated on, and then I go into reverse, and then I'm sorry about the glare, on. Come on, not gonna cooperate with me today. And then neutral range is on, D is on. Come on, focus, camera. And then L range is on, and back to park, it's on. So I don't see any other ones that might be. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go pull apart that tail light like that says, because I have a feeling, I'll do it now. I'm going to trouble codes. Let's look at freeze frame first. Just gives you that, so anyone worried about me clearing codes because of freeze frame doesn't give you a freaking thing. And I bet that this code does not come back right away. I didn't even look at how many trips it takes to set it. Yep, it's not there. Go through the gears. gears a couple times. It's definitely going into those gears. Back in a park. We'll read the codes. Nope, nothing there. So I don't know if that's even a valid test, but it doesn't come back right away. It is a range. Oh, that's for the range sensor. It's not a performance code technically, I guess. I know it says range, but that's not. I don't know. I'll go back there, pull some stuff apart, and then we'll see if this is like all the other ones, because it seems to be the most searched thing on Identifix. Alright everybody, I have taken both rear tail light assemblies out, and I have inspected the bulbs. And even though this part is not corroded, the bulb itself doesn't seem to be in the best condition internally. So before replacing them, I'm going to see if they work. I couldn't tell in the mirror here if they were working, so alright, they do both work. Alright everybody, so it seems to me like I had an issue with my bulbs, but this is what you want to do. Right here, check for 0 volts on pin 3, the yellow wire at the tail lamps. If there is voltage when not in reverse, manually ground the wire to see if the TPM stops. That would be here on that live data pid that we were showing. See if it says. Obviously, we don't have a problem right now, so we can't really do this test. But if you're at home and you have a compatible scan tool, this is a good test to do. Or if you're actually a mechanic. You can add a ground to the yellow wire and then make sure to check your actual ground if that's the thing, because the TCM puts out a small reference voltage on the backup light bulb power circuit. When this vehicle is not in reverse, the ECM expects to be pulled to ground through the closed winding of the bulb, meaning, if the bulb is blown or the wrong style or the circuit problem, the TCM assumes that the vehicle is in reverse. So that's where it is. I'm going to replace those 2 bulbs. I'm going to tell the customer and have them drive it and see if it comes back on ever again. Other than putting it up in the air, making sure visibly all the wiring's okay. But right now I don't have any issues, so there's nothing really else for me to do. And since there is a problem with some sort of resistance in the circuit and those bulbs look like they're about to blow, we're going to replace both of them and then clear code, send the customer on their way. So I'd like to thank you for watching Cannabis Kenny, and have a great day.